Budget Babes. Mari here with Budgets and Chaos. Thank you so much if you've been here before and you are choosing to spend some more time with me. And if it is your first time here, I hope that you will like what you see. One moment, and you will subscribe and stay a while. Okay, y'all. So I know you see my Build a Farm stuff out. I don't know why you guys are shaking so much right now. I apologize. Let me tighten this up real quick. Hold on, maybe it'll go less. Okay. Anyways, okay, so somebody had commented in one of my videos if I had done a video on how I have my Build a Farm Island binders set up. And then I also got a couple of other messages, private messages on Etsy or what have you, asking me if I would go over my setup. I don't necessarily know if my setup is the best, but I can tell you that there's a whole lot up in this challenge, and this is what I find for me makes sense and makes it, I guess, easier. I mean, it was confusing in the beginning, but once I got like the rhythm of it a couple of times, and let me tell you, there's times where I'm still like, wait, what? But yeah, but I first want to go over the list of items that if you have the complete Build a Farm items, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Hence, the 3 binders, my box, and my little Pendaflex here. Now, there is just like a 3 little card freebie, and it's only 3 that you can play like a short version of Build a Farm, which entails the card that has like the animal and what you feed your animal and so forth. And then the crops for that animal, I think it was. I can't remember exactly, but it's 3 and it's free. That you can, I believe you can get that from GB's Income Babes channel. I think it might be one of her freebies in her description. But I have the full setup. I have everything. I have all of the barn, all of the Build a Farm, and then the farm island. Now, here is a list of everything that so far Farm Island Build a Farm has. And this is Build a Farm, mind you. But some of these items are specifically for Farm Island, and some of them you can use for both. Actually, I believe I'm going to be using them for both throughout. Once Farm Island is done, I'm going to continue on with them just as extra challenges for my Build a Farm. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me go over really quickly. It's insane what everything comes, okay? If you have the whole thing, and if you become a VIP, then you are actually able to get a lot of it for free. Okay, so first she offers a dashboard, and maybe I should be showing you, right? Here's the dashboard. You get the dashboard. It doesn't say animals, crops, ingredients. It doesn't say anything. It just says Build a Farm. I input this information here, okay? It comes with your budget sheet right here. Boom, okay? It comes with 6 animals, okay? So you have a card for each animal, and the animals are a chicken, a cow, a goat, a horse, a pig, and a sheep, right? It comes with the crops that you're going to be harvesting, growing, and selling and feeding to your animals. And there are 28 of them. There's fruits and vegetables and wheat in here. So there literally is 28 different crop cards that come with this challenge, which is why I put this separately here, because I feel like it's easier for me to thumb through, which I'll go over that in a minute. Okay. And then it comes with ingredient cards: butter, cow's milk, eggs, goat's milk, sugar, flour, which, for example, here's like the flour one, okay? So 6 cards of these, okay? And when I say cards, I mean these little dashboard cards is what I mean, okay? Okay, so So we have the one dashboard, the one budget sheet, the 6 animals, the 28 crop cards, the 6 different ingredients. Oh, and then the wool card, one wool card. That's 43 cards so far. So far, that's 43 individual dashboards, cards, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them cards, okay? Then you get a crop orders. I'm just going to show you a crop order dashboard for this challenge. Then you have an ingredient order dashboard for that challenge or card. Then you have, and I'll show you how I have these divided up and why. Then you have your Master Chef, and there's actually 2 of them because there's one for here and then there's one for Farm Island if you're doing Farm Island. So that's 2 cards. So now we're at 47 cards or dashboards, okay? Then we have, back this way. Oh, we have it over here because it's part of Farm Island. I know I'm going back and forth, but it's because we have Farm Island and so forth. Then we have, and here's the other Master Chef for Farm Island, right? Mama's Kitchen, right? And then we have the Spice Garden, okay? So now we're up to 49 cards. That's not it. That's not all. That's not it, y'all. Then we have let me go over here. Then we have, and I'll explain why I have them in different binders and how my thought process is on this. Then we have the recipe cards, okay? And right now we have 5 different recipes. We have the apple pie, we have the blueberry pie, we have the carrot cake, peach pie, and strawberry shortcake, okay? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if I hit you guys. All right. Then we have the pug dealer who's over in the Farm Island. And some of these, like I said, you use them for both. So, oh, what is on here? Oh, no, it's dirty. Okay. Then you have, oh, yeah, the pug dealer. This little guy here, he's like quite the pug dealer. We have the pug dealer card dashboard. We have the barn master right here. Okay, this is the barn master card. Whew, sorry. And then we have, let's see, we have a farmer's market card right here. And then we have the Pug Mug Cafe right here. Okay. And then we have the animal race, this one here. All right. Now we're up to 59 cards. Okay. Then we want to hop on over here. We have the lemonade stand. Okay. We have the leprechaun challenge. And the leprechaun and the egg escape challenge, these were for St. Patrick's Day and for Easter. I got my Build a Farm after those holidays, but I'm going to play these just because this earns me some pie crust, and I just want to make sure I do all of them. And I'm sure there's going to be more throughout for every holiday. So mind you, there's going to be more. Okay, so we have the leprechaun, the egg escape, and then we have our weekly tasks for This is for Farm Island specifically, but this is what I have in mind, right? This is for Farm Island, our weekly tasks, which actually we could actually use with Build a Farm and just kind of make that our weekly task every week, or we can change the amounts of it or what have you, right? We have our itinerary for Farm Island. Oh, sorry. Oh, goodness, that was me. I used a oh, I'm going to fix that. Sorry, guys. Okay, okay, so we have our weekly tasks. And then we have our itinerary. This is for Farm Island. Okay. And then aside from that, y'all, mind you, as if that wasn't intense already, just put these here. We have 60 different task cards, literally. 60 different task cards that if you utilize these, you can pull it and it will tell you what to do along the way. Okay, so 60. All right. So far, oopsies, hold on. So far, as of May, what is today? I'm sorry, I should have told you. Today is Monday, May 13th. Hope everybody had a beautiful Mother's Day. So far, we literally have 64 plus 60. That's 124 different pieces to this incredible savings challenge. And there's more coming because she's already done like a little sneak peek. Wednesday, there's going to be some more. So it's climbing. It's climbing. So I know that when I first got it all, I was like overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? Now let me just be clear. What I should have said was, before we continue on with this, let me go over really quickly. Give me a second, sec. All right, so this is what I have in my farm island. I have the dashboard. I have a couple of budget sheets. Okay, I have my animal for farm island is a goat, and I have the apples crop card because that is. I'm such a liar. Oh my God, Gwendolyn. So sorry, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait, what did she eat? Oh my gosh, Gwendolyn, don't be upset. Carrots. She eats carrots. Okay. And then I have, I'm sorry, not apples, carrots. So I have the carrots in my farm island. Okay. And then from there, what else do I have? Oh, I have, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have, let me go over it because I don't want to forget. So I have budget sheets. I want to go in the order of this here. Ingredients, what do I have? I have goat's milk. Okay. And then I don't have this. I don't have crop cards, ingredients. I have a master chef. Am I in frame? I have a master chef. I have a mama's kitchen, and I have the spice garden in my farm island. Sorry about that. Let me close that. Okay. Then I don't have any recipe cards. I have the pug dealer. I have the barn master. I have the farmer's market. I have the pug mug cafe. I have the animal of Reyes. I have my weekly tasks. I have my itinerary. I think that's all of them. Gwendolyn, she eats carrots. She makes milk. The farmer's market, the animal master chef. Okay. And I added taxes to mine. This is not part of it. I created it myself. Okay. And I'll show you how I set up my farmer's island. But out of all these, those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I do have a couple of budget sheets in there, but yeah, there are 16 different dash cards challenges in just Farm Island alone. Okay, so this is how I'll go over my Farm Island at the end of this, okay? So in order for me, let me put that there. So in order for me to feel like I'm being organized, is I have this Pendaflex, as I showed you a little while ago. This is where I have all of my crops and my wheat, okay? All my cards are in here. And this is a 12-sided, but with the 12 slot, but with the extra one in the back, it's actually 13. And some have 2 and some have 3 cards in there. This is where I have all my crops. So I kind of just put it like this. And when I need something from a crop, I'll just come and pull it from here. That's how I set that up. Okay. And then, actually, let me put this here to hold it for now. Okay. So then I have, this is Build a Farm, not Farm Island. This is just Build a Farm. Okay. So here's my Build a Farm, my animals, and crops and ingredients cards here. Okay. Crops and ingredient orders, I should say. So there's my dash. I have a budget sheet. Okay. This is my crop orders. I keep that in here. Although my crops are here, I keep it in here. Just because I think it should go in here with my ingredient orders. Okay, and then I have my ingredient orders, right? And I have this in here, and then I have the ingredients behind here with the animals that help make those products or what have you, right? All right, so for example, I have under ingredient orders, I have flour, I have sugar, and then I have chicken because why? Because one of my ingredient orders is eggs, and my chicken makes the eggs, right? Same with, this is what makes sense to me, y'all. Same with the cow. If I have to supply cow's milk, here is my cow and my cow's milk. Now my cow eats wheat, and I already know my crops are over here. Okay, and then you make butter. If I need butter in one of my ingredient orders, which is right here, the way I make butter is 3 cow's milks. So here's my 3 cow's milks that I get from the cow. So these are together. That's what makes sense to me. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. So once again, so I have my crop orders. My crops are over here. I have my ingredient orders. My ingredients are back here, and the animals are back here that help make or produce that product. Okay. So once again, flour, sugar. Then I have chicken, my chicken Pkwy, right? Who produces eggs. She eats corn, which is in the crops. I have my cow Colette, who makes milk, and she eats wheat, which is over here in my crops. And she also helps make butter. Here's my Gwendolyn, my goat, greatest of all time. And here's her goat's milk, which is over here on Farm Island, and she will get transferred back over here once Farm Island is done. Here is my horse Hershey. Hershey eats apples and doesn't produce anything. Crops are right here, apples are right here. Pixie, my pig, eats carrots, crops right over here, and doesn't produce anything. So they're just to look good. Shaggy, my Shaggy, my sheep, he eats tomatoes, crops over here, and he produces wool. So that's this binder. I feel like that makes sense to me. So once again, I have my Build a Farm dashboard, my budget sheet. I have my crop orders, I have my ingredient orders, I have my flour, my sugar, and then I have my chicken who makes eggs, which is an ingredient. I have my cow, which makes milk, which is an ingredient, and makes butter, which is another ingredient. Gwendolyn, my goat, will be back. I have Hershey, who does nothing but eat and poop. And I have Pixie, who also does nothing but eats and poops. And then I have my sheep, and he produces wool. So that is that one. That's how I have that set up. Then I have, I have a C for this because this is like other challenges for other outside of these crop stuff and stuff like that. This is just other type of challenges. So I have a C for challenges. It has a little chef charm on it. Build a Farm challenges. Now, once again, I added challenges to my dash. I have my budget sheet. Okay. I have my lemonade stand. I have my leprechaun stand challenge. I have my egg escape challenge. And I have these, even though these are already done, I want to complete them anyways again. Okay. I have my master chef for Build a Farm. There is a master chef in Farm Island though. Okay. I have my recipe cards: apple pie, blueberry pie, carrot cake, peach pie, and strawberry shortcake. And these are because I know more is coming. So that is that. And then also probably in here, once Farm Island is done, I will move over here. Mama's Kitchen, the Animal Race, the Master Chef, the Pug Dealer, and the Spice Garden will probably get put into this one as well. So that is that. And then, as you've seen, I have all my task cards in here. Now for Farm Island, this is how I have my Farm Island set up. Okay, let me put this right here because he's wanting to move, and I usually have my binders holding it up. All right, as you know, I'm VIP. Oopsies. So I have all my little VIP stuff that came with it, right? My key card, my boarding pass, my hotel welcome letter. This is my welcome to Farm Island with what, you know, the whole spiel is about. I have my dashboard, Farm Island right here. And then I have our itinerary. Oh no, what's going on here? Okay. Trust me, I'm going to clean that because that's going to bother me. Okay, so it's because I added taxes right here because I added that as an extra challenge, but I didn't use the right marker. Okay, so here's our 30-day itinerary. Here's this is prop money Farmolians. I use real money with the exception of where I put my budget sheet and my weekly tasks because all the money is over here. So I want a visual of what I've earned in here so far. Okay, so my budget sheet, I have my weekly tasks here. I have my Pug Mug Cafe. I have my Barn Master card. I have Gwendolyn, my goat. I have Gwendolyn's carrots. And then I have Gwendolyn's goat milk here. Then I have the farmer's market here. Then I have the animal race. I have the master chef. I have the spice garden. I have the mama's kitchen. And I have the pug dealer. Out back here, I have the invoice that the pug dealer sent us. And then this is my tax. And I'm actually going to switch these out. I'm going to put the invoices in the back. And this is my taxes. I pay $1 per day for taxes, just as an extra savings. And that is Farmolian dollars. And I made this. That is how I have it, okay? And I have them based on our itinerary. Like first we're going to go to the Pug's Mug Cafe. Then we're going to the Barn Master. Then we're going to the Farmer's Market. The only thing I have in the front is the weekly task board because I do feel like that should be in the front so I can see what I have to do each time I come into my binder. And that's for weeks 1 and 2. For week 3, like I said, Barn Master and then Farmer's Market. Animal races after that. And then, as I said, weekly task board is in the front for me. And I believe I'm still going to keep going to the Pug Mug Cafe here. I just need to find out if I'm able to include that in our Farmolian total. So GB, I'll ask GB and Income Babes. And then for week 4, it's the same as pretty much as week 1 with the exception of animal race. So it's a Barn Master, Farmer's Market, Master Chef, and then that is that. So that is how I have my binders set up. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but it makes sense for me, and that's how I have them set up. And then what I really like is that I can play these simultaneously. When I pull these cards, I'm able to play them simultaneously and save money in both. All of this is the priority for May. I'm still able to at least give the original Build-A-Farm a little bit of love. Well, that is it, y'all. That is all I have for this video. I hope that wasn't boring. A couple of you did ask me to show you my setup. Hope I didn't confuse anybody anymore, because I know that this challenge can definitely be confusing. But I will say this: as you play, the easier it gets, y'all. Like, don't be like, oh hell no, that's too much, or it's too complicated. It sounds complicated until you actually get your hands into it. Then you're like, oh my god. Then forget it. Then you're screwed because you're just gonna go down a rabbit hole and all you're gonna think about is all of this. I swear to God, that's all I think about. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for chilling with me. I hope you I hope that this helped somewhat, at least, you know, when you guys are watching my videos to see why I'm pulling binders all over the place. It is a lot. Like I said, 24 different challenges, cards, pieces to this incredible savings challenge, and there's only more coming up. So yeah, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. As you know, it helps our channels grow. Y'all, thank you so much for your love and support here on my YouTube channel, as well as in my Etsy shop. Y'all mean the world to me. You guys have a great week. Talk to you soon. Los quiero mucho. Ciao for now.